Hello, this is Problem Machine, and I'm back with some more Super House of Dead Ninjas. So, last time, I took a run at Abracadabra's domain, and, it turns out to be super goddamn hard. So, what I'm thinking is, there's like a choice at the ending of hard mode. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll just go through hard mode again and see what's at the other side of that branch. And then after I try for that a couple times, I'll probably take a few tries to beat the game again. I'll maybe do some more transdimensional leakage. So, let's go. I got this sweet ass lightsaber. And so I was curious about whether there was actually a boss or an end to Abragas's domain. So I went ahead and looked it up despite, I've been kind of mostly going for a no spoilers thing on this run, or on these episodes, but the reason why I went ahead and looked it up is because, if there's no boss, like, when am I going to know that there's no boss? I could play for hours and hours and never find out for sure. Ooh, that was close. I almost ran into him. So because I want to kind of move in the direction of making progress, I decided to look that up so I can kind of push towards things that'll get me achievements and unlocks and things like that. Or at least noteworthy accomplishments. Ooh. I slid off that edge. That took me by surprise. Okay. While I was at it, I looked up the damage for doing a spin attack on bosses, which apparently does 3 damage. I'm not sure if that's the same across all weapons or not. But it at least gives me a good idea of when I can do it and get away with it. Oh, I died. First death. Oh, second death already. Also, at some point here, I may just start trying specifically for unlocks. Up until now, I've just been kind of, doing whatever, like basically trying whatever's logically next, and just taking unlocks as they happen, with very little in the way of specifically trying to unlock things. Okay. What we got here? Oops. I'm doing pretty poorly on this run, but I'm trying some new things, and I'm still, in a lot of ways I really, even though I think it is basically objectively the best weapon so far, I don't really like it as much as the whip. Okay, I didn't really need that, but... Lots of those spike pits. But, there's lots of things like... There's one where you have to stand underwater for 5 minutes, and that's gonna take a long... It's difficult for me on this controller to press down... to control my down and forward simultaneous movement. Oh, don't want to miss that. I'm recovering a lot of hit points here, which is good. I mean, obviously that's good. Ah, lost my rage. Oh, crap. My rage ran out and I just slid into it. Oops. Yeah. I'm apparently going to need to adjust again. It's hard because I really like the whip, but it's super, you know, like this thing does like 3 damage a hit and otherwise behaves like the sword. So it's really hard to give up that kind of advantage. And disintegrates guys like that. Got my rage. Plus I still have all these habits from using the whip. Like, you know, if you always spin attack, the benefit of using the sword is not as much. Okay, got to the boss. Gotta face the right way before I do it. I'm not sure if I like this weapon. Oh, it doesn't go through statues either. Oh, jeez. This makes it really hard to fight this guy. Like, all of my other strategies just stopped working there because I switched weapons. So, I'm not really feeling the Hadoken. So, let's go with... I like the standard, but let's mix things up and go with the boomerang. And to get the better boomerang, I have to kill 4 enemies at once with it, which shouldn't be that hard if I just keep aware of opportunities to do it. I'll probably pick up the DLC soon. It'll spice things up a bit now that I'm kind of, now that I've beat sort of the standard challenges of the game. I guess the Transdimensional Rift is kind of also a standard challenge, but also, you know, most of the standard challenges of the game anyway. Oh well.
Magic.
I also need to be aware of opportunities to attack a bunch of enemies with my magic, which is also an unlock. probably noticed that I just tend to kind of press down a lot of the time because you get automatic spinning attacks, and there's usually very little downside to that. That would have actually been a really good time to use the magic, but it's really hard to pass up using Rage. Okay, that went pretty well. A lot better than last time. Ah, not quite far enough. And also, it doesn't do enough damage. There we go. So yeah, like some of the unlocks might be fun to do, but some of them are just like, ooh, for some reason I didn't think that would hurt me. Oh, just out of range. Did I just go right back into this when I said I was going to do Transdimensional Rift after one run? Oh well. And it took me like a while to notice that too, apparently. So, I'm probably going to be going on, well, I know I am going to be going on a vacation at some point here. I'm going to try and get enough recording done before I do that to have an episode a day up while I'm gone. I might miss 1 or 2 days in there, but also, like, I'm not sure how much life this game has left in it at this point. It may be that by the time I have enough recording done. Oh, jeez. Have enough recording done to supply next week, you might say. I might just not really feel that this game has life in it anymore. I mean, I'm sure one can keep on playing the game for a long time if you want to, try and get the best score possible. But that's not really something I'm into. Oops. You might have noticed that I'm kind of looking for opportunities to use the spin attack safely in boss fights. And against most bosses you do a lot of jumping over them, so there are opportunities. That was close. That guy would have hit me if he hadn't just been vaporized. sometimes really tricky to get on a goddamn platform. I don't want to detonate that. Okay. Okay. That was harder than I thought it would be. Hopefully I don't run out of time because of that. Ah, the bomb. Oh well, that solves my time problem at least. Sometimes I'm a little bit late on the draw with this sword. And that's another reason why I like the whip, is because I have more time to do that. I got the familiar, good. Makes this part... Oh, come on. Bust the one that's useful. Just bombs. Those frogs so often do that synchronized jump, and it's always super loud because the sound effects stack.
Ammo forever. Bonus.
Thank you.
Bonus.
Monkeys, man. They stay nasty. Ah, I thought that was a porcupine. Or not a porcupine, you know, one of those trapdoor guys. That's a situation where having the lightsaber comes in pretty handy. It turns that, which is normally basically just sort of a reskinned spike pit, into a rage factory. Okay, we got, I think, the fourth magic for that. Oh, ambushed. At least I got a life to make up for it. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, those trapdoor guys can be dangerous even if you kill them. I have no idea what these sprites that follow me actually do. Okay, I'm probably not going to win this. I'm pretty low, but I can give it a shot anyway. A spin attack might be useful. Ah, crap. I panicked. Unfortunately, if I screw up the height of it, it kills me. But I unlocked something. I got Kamikaze magic, which I don't use any magic, but I'm definitely not going to use that magic for obvious reasons. I don't know, it's hard to imagine that being effective enough to be worth it. And, let's see. Now I want to do the transdimensional leakage. And that's the other reason I'm still doing hard mode stuff, is just because I need to. need to keep on getting tickets. Ooh. Tricky spike placement there.
Bonus.
Come on. Got my range. Getting a lot of slowdown. The slowdown is notable in transdimensional leakage because there's so much more in the way of. Whoa, this is not a good place to be. You can see what I mean about having a hard time just pressing down and no other directions on this controller. And that might just be habit. Like, I actually have a couple different controllers I use. I have this one which has a proper D-pad, which I use for games like this. Like platformers and the like. And then for, I have an Xbox 360 controller which I use for, what the heck? Jesus. What the heck? That's like really a ridiculous obstacle. That was some VVVVVV shit there. But I mostly use the Xbox 360 controller for Dark Souls pretty much. Oh, get out of my way. Okay. It's a hard box to get to. It might not be worth the time. Ah, shit. I wanted that clock so much that I got a little bit too reckless. I probably had time to get it, but I messed it up. I don't like that. Okay. First boss. This guy is easy. Easier if you hit him. This is going poorly. I'm doing very, very poorly indeed. Okay, so this sword still only does 1 damage against bosses. I thought it did more. And now that I know it only does 1, I'm substantially less enamored with it. So I don't know, maybe I'll switch back to the, Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Yeah, this slowdown I get here, I don't know, maybe I'll have to turn down the graphics detail, speed things up a bit, because, man... Oh, god damn it. I had all the information to know that guy was coming, but I didn't because he was so far away. Ah, good. Fortunately, there's enough enemies to kill there to get rage, because navigating that without it is quite nasty.
Magic.
Okay.
Oh, random.
Oh, that's a red one. Okay. You might have noticed me panic a little bit there. I came up with a plan and realized a moment later that that plan wouldn't work. Wow. Very stupid. I think I noticed messing up my spin attack more with these guys just because I need the spin attack to work for those guys, whereas with most... What? With most enemies, if my positioning is a little bit off, I just switch to normal attacks. Oh! I didn't see the platform. Shit. Oh well. So that'll do it for this video. And next video, probably more transdimensional leakage and hard mode runs until I do some, like, kill the bosses that are in transdimensional leakage and the EX boss and things like that. So thanks for watching.